What's up everyone, it's Iceman Oz, aka Jay, straight from the kangaroo and inch your living room. Here today, I wanted to compare the L85A2 to the G3A3. Now the reason I want to compare these two guns is because they're great at long range. They're probably my favourite weapons in the game in terms of long range engagements. So I thought it was only fitting to compare them and to find out which is the better weapon in this video. Okay, so if you look at this from a statistical point of view, the L85A2 really has its dominating factors. It has half the vertical recoil, and pretty much the side-to-side recoil is pretty much exactly the same between these two of 0.2, but the vertical recoil is what changes these weapons. I mean, the G3A3 has a 0.45 vertical recoil, while the L85A2 only has a 0.2 vertical recoil. It has 21 rounds in the magazine for the G3A3, while the L85A2 has 31 rounds in the magazine. So what does this mean? Well, it pretty much means that you have to use your ammo well with the G3A3. With the L85A2, you can use it around a bit. And the other thing about the L85A2 is the fact that it has an extra 100 rounds per minute. So that is really significant right there. And it feels like to me that the L85A2 is better in more situations. In saying that, the G3A3 does have that 34 maximum damage, which is absolutely significant if you compare that to pretty much every other assault rifle, including the L85A2. The L85A2 obviously has a 25 maximum damage, dropping off to 19 point for at long range, so that's an 11 point difference of maximum damage. Are you kidding me? That is an insane difference, and you will really feel it on the battlefield. If you can get your shots on target with the G3A3, which is pretty hard with a 0.45 vertical recoil, but you can control that. Okay, so the setup I like to use with the G3A3 personally is the reflex, no second attachment, because the only other choices you have is the bipod and foregrip. So the foregrip is not good for the G3A3 because it makes it rattle side to side. It's not what you want, and the bipod is pretty much useless if you're going to be using an assault rifle. So yeah, I mean, to me, I use nothing as a second attachment, and third, I use the heavy barrel to control that vertical recoil, bring it back in a little bit, and it seems to be the best setup for this weapon, in my opinion, of course. For the L85A2, I like to go the RDS foregrip heavy barrel combination. With that combination, it becomes an absolute laser, and with the 650 rounds per minute, while it's not huge, it's still 100 rounds per minute more than the G3A3. So if you're looking at them comparatively, I feel like the L85A2 is better in more situations, and that's what it says statistically as well. But despite that, I always have this inkling that the G3A3 is just better. I don't know why. I seem to get better scores with it. I seem to be a better player for my team, and it just seems to make me play the way I like to play. It's a very rewarding weapon. It sounds awesome. I mean, if you look at the sound of the thing, you just use it. It's a very rewarding weapon when you get your kills with it, and it's just an absolute beast. I mean, if you look at it statistically, the L85A2 is probably going to be your choice. It's probably the safe option, but if you want to have a bit of fun and if you want to use a weapon with that high damage output, go with the G3A3, and for this result, I'm going to go with the G3A3 just because I enjoy it so much. So yeah, that's my vote. Okay, so now you know what I think. Now I want to hear what you think. Tell me in the comment section below, which do you prefer, the G3A3 or the L85A2? Tell me that in the comment section below. So we're coming to the end of this video, guys, so if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and peace.